What is up? My name is Jeanette, and I'm here with the Woodstock Fruit Festival. And today we're going to be speaking with the head of the activity teams at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Her name is Erin, but you might know her as Woop Woop. And she runs the activity teams. She's amazing. She has her own business now. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about her experience at Woodstock. And before we get into it real quick, I want to remind you that we have a competition. What's up, Miles? What's up, Tessa Boo? What's up, everyone? I really want someone here to win the contest. We have a contest going on right now to find our dream venue for Woodstock Fruit Festival. Yes, what's up, Bobby Buns? What's up, Boo? And so yes, if you help us find the perfect venue, it has to have all the requirements listed in the link in our bio. So it has to have a swimmable lake. It has to have at least 50 private rooms. We need room for at least 100 people to camp. Whoop whoop. What's up, Boo? Okay, so I'm going to bring Whoop Whoop in a second. And just so you guys know, the contest is for this month only. Okay, so if you find our venue before February 28th, you will win a free ticket to Woodstock Fruit Festival 2023, or we'll give you $1,000. So, Tessa, it's called the internet. You just got to Google. You got to search on Google. We need a place that's amazing and magical. It has to have, of course, an industrial kitchen. It needs to have lots of room for lots of hiking and rope courses, and it has to have an amazing lake, and it needs to just be a dream place that is very hard to find. So if you can find it, you will win the contest. Click the link in our bio and we will be in touch, okay? Click the link in our bio to apply. So now we are going to bring in Whoop Whoop, and she's amazing, and I'm going to ask her a bunch of questions about Woodstock. And if you have never been to Woodstock Fruit Festival, Erin is going to help you understand what it's like to be there. And and she's a very amazing part of the festival. And so you probably already know her. You're probably already following her. She's amazing, and she's doing her own thing now. She's got her own business, and we're going to talk about it. And I'm really excited for her. And I think Woodstock might have been a big part of her starting her own business. So I just invited her. So let's see if I can invite her again. Let me see. All right, maybe. What's up, Rachel? Rachel's amazing. Thank you for being here. What's up? And no, I don't have an update yet. A lot of people are asking me for an update on the dates and the venue. Well, we're still looking. We're still looking, and we have a contest now. So click the link in our bio to enter the contest. And so, Whoop Whoop, can you, do you see an invite? Because I keep inviting you, but if you don't see an invite, you can request to
No, I
join.
don't have an
Oh,
update. A lot of
hi.
Hey,
Oh my God. Amazing. What's up, Boo? She
how
is
you
always,
doing?
it's always a party when Whoop Whoop's around. She always partying. Okay,
Oh,
so I feel like Woodstock Fruit Festival is like every day in your life too, just like me, right? Like every day is the Woodstock
yeah.
Fruit Festival, pretty much.
Yep.
So thank you for joining me, and I got a lot of questions for you. But first of all, why do you have a 10 on your forehead, Erin Boo?
Because I was just in the middle of taking, I realized I hadn't celebrated my like 10-year sobriety anniversary. And so I was like, I'm just going to draw a 10 on my forehead and take some pictures. And then it was, I was like, I'll just leave it for the call. Why not?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So 10 years. You've been sober
10
10
years.
years.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And I know this is a big part of your life, and it's also a big part of your brand new business. So before we get into Woodstock, I want to know about your brand new company that you just started as an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to do this on my laptop, so I'm playing my phone, but it didn't work. But okay. My new business is called Whoop Life. Whoop 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 whoop. It felt really real when I got these stickers made. But yeah, my business is all about sober partying because I don't drink anymore, doesn't mean I don't like to get down and throw parties. And so it was, 10 years of like finding random things. And I love hip hop, so I love ecstatic dance, but it doesn't necessarily like, ooh, feed my soul for dancing. And I know if sometimes we cannot find something, we have to create something. So I was like, all right, I want to create parties. And so I started Woop Life. And basically, I've been traveling around the country, drove out to the West Coast, to Denver and Portland, Oregon, and NorCal. And now I'm in Florida. Came to the warmth. And so I am basically doing these 3-hour events where I start off with people come in, maybe grab a kombucha, say hello, and then I'll do about 45 minutes or so of conscious connection games like authentic relating so everybody can really dive in, get weird, get silly, let out your inner child. And then I've got 100 pairs at the moment. I'll upgrade eventually of silent disco headphones. Then we put headphones on and we get crazy. And I always have like an old school hip hop station. Then I'll have like an EDM kind of electronic station. And then the third is a surprise. But it's been amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. So it is like Woodstock. It's
It
like
is.
this is
Yep.
what we do at Woodstock.
Right.
I love it. And be the change you wish to see in the world, Erin. And that's what you're doing. And I love that so much. And I'm so proud of you. And did Woodstock have a part of you starting this business? Like, was it inspired there, or was there any part of Woodstock that contributed to you, starting this?
I mean, I definitely found I learned a lot at Woodstock when I took on the social activities team for the past few years and just being in charge of all the events and emceeing and everything. And I really loved it. And I feel like it gave me a lot of confidence because I would take on a lot and do it. And I was like, woo, this is a lot, but this is amazing. And I love it. I didn't mind working 20 hours a day because it was so exciting. And all I want to do is like help people have fun. And I feel like this year at Woodstock, it was a nice moment of I really, really, really wanted to get the headphones in time for the festival because I know we have had, at least at our last facilities, a deadline as far as loud music at 10 p.m. So I was like, all right, this year, like I already want to start this business, so I have to find these headphones in time. And I literally got them 2 days before the festival, before we got there this year, because I was like, all right. And I feel like I think I did 8 parties there, plus a hike, plus Alan and I did like a morning kind of wake up and dance. That definitely gave me the confidence to be like, okay, I just had all these amazing people dancing. I understand now how to run all the equipment and do everything. And it was a great way just to have all these beautiful humans who are already excited and want to dance to kind of kickstart. That was like the kickstart of the whole business this summer. So yeah.
Yes. If
Thank
anybody is watching, yeah, if anybody is watching and that attended one of Woop Woop's dances, give us a thumbs up so we can know that you're here and you were watching, or put a dancing emoji maybe down below. Okay, so Erin, my boo, when did you learn about Woodstock Fruit Festival? How did you find out about this crazy hippie festival?
I think it was always in my soul since birth. No, I think it feels like actually, but I heard about it. I think I was actually at a New York City Veg Fest, working with this. I was tabling for the Stanford Inn, which is a big vegan resort in California, and I was kind of wandering around, and I think I don't know if there was a booth or I heard someone talking about it or something, but I think that's where I actually learned about it for the first time, which was probably 2 or 3 years before I actually was able to come. So I heard about it. It was like on the radar, and then finally.
Yes, by
2018, I think was the first year.
2018. So now Bobby Buns and Courtney Uncooked and D Mick 26, they all attended and they loved it. And unfortunately, I didn't get to attend, but I'm hoping to go this Friday to your event. So
yeah, Miami, baby.
Yes. So I'm really excited because I've always wanted to do silent disco, and I love the fact that you can change the music. That's like amazing. And then you see, right? You can see who's listening to your music, right?
Yeah.
Like the colors.
Yeah, there's 3 different colors. And what I like is you can actually talk to people. Like if you're at the club, you can't talk. So you can actually have a conversation. You take a headphone off and you can talk to somebody if you don't feel like dancing the whole time. So I like that it has that potential. So you can
I never thought of that. Really. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Are we doing like on Friday, you're doing the authentic relating too?
Yep.
Okay, that scares me.
I know it's an edge for you.
It scares me.
I know.
Okay, I'll do some deep breathing.
That's why I gotta do it.
Yes, exactly. And then you get so stressed and everything, and then you dance it out. So I like that a lot.
You don't get so stressed, hopefully, but yeah, you dance it out.
The authentic relating.
You dance it out.
What is authentic relating? Can you give us an example, like one little example? Because some people have never heard of this before.
For sure. I mean, essentially, an example of like a game would be
Yeah.
we might, I might do like a sentence. Well, maybe I'll tell. Hmm. Well, I'll start this off with people can go as deep as they want to go, so they can tell their deepest, darkest secrets, or they can keep it. Like I'll just dive in a little bit. Your eyes just got a little scared. The deepest, darkest.
No big
But
deal. My name's Jeanette, and here's my deepest, darkest secret.
right, nice to meet
I love
you.
it.
Love you. Yeah, you can go as deep as you want, but one example of a game might be hot seat, which is a favorite of mine. So I'll break everybody up into little groups and maybe have 4 or 5 people per hot seat group, and then one person is in the hot seat at a time, and there's a timer depending on how much time we have, maybe 1 to 3 minutes in the hot seat. And at that time, they say whether they want their questions to be like mild, medium, spicy, or muy caliente, meaning their group is going to spitfire like any curiosities, any questions they have. And then the person who's in the hot seat just answers. It's just a way to get to know them, and you don't have to answer. So if there's a time where you're just like, nah, pass, no big deal. There's like
Okay.
no pressure. You just pass and then continue on. So that's an example of one game. But it's all about just like letting your inner child out, having fun, being vulnerable if you want. You know what I mean? It just creates a space to actually meet. Because if I just throw a party with dancing only, you kind of miss the community building. And I'm all
Yes.
about building community and getting to know people and having them get to know each other, because the life of the sober world can feel a little lonely sometimes, which is what I'm trying to change. So yeah, I feel like it's all about getting to know each other too.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And like, I mean, I've always been sober. So I've never drank, and I've
Mm-hmm.
never known a social life in the drinking world, but I know that when I go out, everybody's drunk, and it's like, oh, what am I doing here? So like that's why I love what you're doing in the world, because like to have fun and be healthy, it's just like it feels so good. And it's like Woodstock. We go out, we dance there, and it's so much fun, and everybody's just like, nobody's like falling over and just like,
Right,
oh, it's such a mess,
right.
and like, I don't
You have
know.
your conversations, everyone's present.
Yeah.
And I see a nice suggestion here from Courtney, so I'm going to take her up on it. She wants me to do a question with you right now. So,
Great.
and one part of this too is when we're listening, so I and everyone else, we're high on fruit. Yeah, baby. Right now, I will just listen. It's not a conversation. So if I do ever like sentence stem questions, it's never a conversation. It's always like a listener and a speaker. So you're going to have 1 full minute, I'm going to count, to answer this question. Okay.
Oh God.
So the
Thanks,
question
Courtney.
is,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
what
Yes.
what does your ideal life look like? Your ideal life. Yeah,
Oh.
1 minute, girl.
Oh. I love
Okay.
this question. Okay, 1 minute. My ideal life looks literally like the life I'm living now. It's full of yummy, delicious, amazing fruit. Okay. And I live on the beach and it's warm. And my ideal life also includes amazing community, just like Erin is cultivating with her events. I love community. It's so important. It's so important because there's just so much we can do on our own. There's just so far we can go on our own, but together we can really change this world. And so, yeah, my ideal life is honestly Woodstock Fruit Festival, which is pretty much every day of my life. And Erin is making that happen too. I'm gonna do authentic relating on Friday, and I think it's probably been a minute. But
15
yeah,
seconds.
that's oh my God. Okay, I also want to run a fruit cafe. So instead of fast food, I want it to be fast fruit, like McDonald's, but with fruit. And so that's my ideal life as well. And thanks for, oh my God, that wasn't so
Right?
scary. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Nailed
didn't
it.
know.
Awesome.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
It's
Wow.
not, yeah. I think it's scary when you're going up to it, but when you're actually in it, you're just in it. Yeah. I've had
Wow.
people come
So,
to class that were like, I don't want to do the authentic leading thing. And I'm like, just try it. If you hate it, just walk away, and then they try it and they're
there's
like,
really,
"Hmm,
there's no wrong answers, right?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you often will
Okay.
learn more about yourself just as much as you're going to learn about other people, because you'll actually say things out loud and you're like, oh, okay. I do feel that way. And it's kind
Yes.
of nice just to say things out loud sometimes and get it out.
Yes, it is. And so now, oh, people are telling me what I forgot. Yeah, I forgot my watermelon house and my watermelon G-Wagon. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Thank you for
yeah.
reminding me. So now, Erin, thank you, Tessa and Ashley. So now, where is your event this Friday, my boo?
So this Friday, it's at Aguacate Sanctuary of Love. which is one of my favorite places in the world. It's in Kendall, which is, I mean, it's part of Miami, but it's an animal sanctuary, vegan cafe, juice bar, and a yoga space. And they have this really cool outdoor green area where yoga usually happens. And so we're going to throw down the dance party there. So when people come, they can get a kombucha or a juice or a smoothie from the juice bar. Or you can come early and get dinner. But you don't want to eat too much because you're going to go crazy on the dance floor. But yeah, you can come early and get some food and then grab drinks. And then we're going to start at 7 and end at 10. And it's going to be outdoors. We can dance around the ducks. We can go out and like see the animals. They're all really close. So we can vibe with all the amazing little beings on the property and just have a really good time.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. If I go, which I'm hoping to go, if I go, we'll go live from Woodstock
cool.
on Friday.
Awesome. Yeah.
And Going Inward is gonna go. Yay! So excited. I don't know who that is, but tell us your name and then we'll meet on Friday, and this is so exciting. Yeah, Erin, I love what you're doing in the world. I love it. I love it. So now let's talk a little bit about Woodstock. So when you first went in 2018, did you go by yourself or did you know somebody who was going?
I went by myself.
Nice. Okay. As soon as you got there, do you remember the first Woodstock Fruit Festival in 2018? Do you remember your first impression as soon as you got to Woodstock?
I think I just remember a lot of friendly faces. I remember how beautiful the property was. I grew up in upstate New York, about an hour from where the festival has been. And so I think I love being in nature and just seeing the lake and just everybody just seems so happy and nice. And I find that it's very unclicky. You can just walk up to anyone. Because like I said, I didn't know anybody. I'm very outgoing, so at least that part is easy. But go up to anybody, talk, and everyone is just so welcoming. So I just remember it being very welcoming, very beautiful, and everyone was just awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Very, very nice. And as someone who I'm very introverted, okay, but I like you go there and everyone's just so friendly and nice, and it's like not scary. It's scary before you go. It's like skydiving. It's scary before you do it, but then when you're doing it, you're like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And you're scared for no reason. No.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
I haven't, but I'm like, you went skydiving and you're getting worried about authentic relating, but I know oftentimes things like talking by yourself is scarier than jumping out of a plane for some people.
Yeah, well, I heard like my best friend went skydiving last year, and I also heard Will Smith talk about it, like how it's so scary before you do it, but then when you do it, it's not as scary. So I'm going skydiving for sure, for sure. Awesome. And okay, so Brooke went by herself this past year, and it was so amazing. I'm so happy you did. I'm so happy you took the leap. And if you're watching this now and you haven't gone to Woodstock, you have to come this year. You have to. It is an amazing place. You'll meet your best friend, your next business partner, your next soulmate, your soulmate, your next soulmate, your soulmate. You'll meet your tribe. You'll meet your tribe. And and you'll learn so much about yourself too. And so, Erin, I want to ask you, what was your favorite workshop? I mean, you run a lot of things now, but in 2018, before you were in charge of everything, what was your favorite workshop or activity that you did?
My favorite was definitely Davis and Charles did this awesome singing workshop, and it was my favorite. Love it. Like I remember, I still to this day will look up. It's called like circle singing, and Bobby McFerrin started it in Manhattan, I believe. And so I always look, like in Miami, literally the other day, I was like, oh, do we have circle singing here?
And what happens in the circle singing?
Everybody takes a part, so you kind of separate into like alto, soprano, tenor, and you're in a circle. And then Charles was leading at this time, and so he would go around and he'll come up with like a tune. So this group might be like la 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 la, and they'll just do that the whole time. This group might be like bing bong bing bong bing bong bing bong, and another group might be like ha, 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 ha. And so he would go around and just like up, down, up, and just orchestrate everybody. And then he might do this dope little like solo of him, not necessarily rapping, but singing in the middle of everybody, and then kind of raise, and then we'd switch and come up with like a new beat. I remember we laid on the floor too and just sang kind of up, but all of our heads were really close together. So that was a really cool experience. I love singing. Is one of my favorite things in the whole world. It just feels so good. So just to have, but I'm not a singer. I just love it. Like I'll sing anywhere, but you know what I mean? It's not like I've had all this singing training and I'm practicing every day. So something like this is like community and singing, and oh, it was beautiful. I loved it.
So creative and so much fun, and it's so good for us singing. It actually singing, like they say, it activates our heart chakra. That's why it feels so good,
Mm,
they say. And
is it?
so, okay, now Erin, my boo, what was some of your favorite speakers that you've seen? Have you had time to see any speakers there at Woodstock? Because you
I
worked
actually,
very hard.
yeah, I don't think I have seen. I don't know if I've seen a speaker, to be honest.
I
I
believe
liked
you.
the one that you did last year, the networking one.
Oh, yes, you
Like the
saw
one,
mine.
yeah, yeah, I love that. That was awesome because it was very cool to connect with other people that were, yeah, either entrepreneurs or it was awesome.
Yes, I'm your favorite speaker.
You're my
Yes,
favorite
thank you.
speaker. Woo-hoo-hoo.
So now, did you go outside of your comfort zone at all at Woodstock Fruit Festival 2018 or any of the festivals? Did you ever get outside your comfort zone? Because yeah, you're comfortable with people. You're very social. You're so good with people. Did you do anything outside your comfort zone?
Outside my comfort zone.
Like, did you do anything scary or something
I,
that you didn't know if you could do?
I mean, I did the high ropes course, which I have done before. It does get me a little like, okay, there's moments where I'll feel a little, gotta breathe into it. So that was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I liked it. And then I think like the first year, maybe the social well, I don't know. I was always pretty comfortable, but it was definitely a little out of my comfort zone in the beginning of leading social activities just to get used to everything. But it didn't take long. Like it kind of feels, I feel like when I'm emceeing, I feel like, oh, this feels so good and natural. So, but it,
Yes.
but it might have taken a minute to feel like that. But
You were born
yeah.
to do it. So you were born to do it. You're a true entertainer, so for sure. So now my question is, Erin Boo, did you come as an attendee in 2018 or did you volunteer straight away?
Yeah, I volunteered. But the very first year I was in the kitchen, I was on Thomas's team cutting fruit at 6 a.m.
Oh, no way. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yep.
Oh, how was that? What was that like?
It was fine. It was good. I liked the other stuff a lot better. But like, yeah, it was nice. It was still fun to get in the kitchen and smell watermelons all morning and be around everybody. It was such a positive team and listening to music and literally just cut tons of watermelon, especially that early, and other fruit. But yeah, just jamming out to Paul Isaac and Mike Love and
Yes. So
yeah.
you're like me, right? You've never attended. You're like me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you ever think about attending the Woodstock Fruit Festival, or you just love to work there?
I love to work. Yeah. I mean, attending would be cool, but I really like the work, even though it's so much. I enjoy it. And I like helping to provide a experience for others. Like I feel like I have a lot of energy, I have a lot to give, I have a lot of love and yeah, I just want to like help. I just want to help and have other people make sure they have a great time.
Absolutely. And you're so amazing. You're such a big part of the festival, Erin. And
Mm.
now I want to ask you a question because if you don't know, if people watching don't know, Erin hosts the Woodstock Fruit Festival. She's the MC. She's been the MC, I think, twice now, right? Or once or
Three
twice?
3 years.
Yeah.
Three. But the first one was a little bit, it was like it was like half, I guess.
So now, have you ever been afraid to speak on stage? Have you ever been afraid of public speaking? Because you're so good at it now. I'm wondering, is this natural to you?
I think it is natural. I just have to be, I just, yeah, it's natural. Yeah, that's one thing.
Wow.
Like there's other things I'm scared of, but speaking in front of people, I just try to have fun and just be playful and go with the flow and try not to think too much about, I don't know, I don't get in my head about it. I just sort of get up there and like, woo!
Okay, wait. So if you're not afraid of public speaking, which is like the number one fear, what are you afraid of? What's something that's uncomfortable to you?
Uncomfortable. Well, the thought of dying and not being 100% sure of what the freak happens. That's
Mm,
But I have many,
yeah.
I'm spiritual and I feel like I have a lot of depth in that area, but like there's still once in a while that fear that comes in and just like, what the freak happens, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is amazing, Erin, because yeah, you're very comfortable on stage, and I always wanted to ask you, like, how did you get so comfortable on stage? It's such a big fear of everyone's. It's the number one fear in the world of public speaking. So can you just give some advice to somebody who wants to be a public speaker, who wants to get out there, who wants to start, just like feeling more comfortable in front of other people? Do you have any advice?
Come to a Whoop Life party and do authentic
Yes.
relating. I mean,
Yes,
actually,
yes.
if you can't come to Whoop Life because you're far away, I mean, I'd be happy to like, honestly, like Zoom call with people if anybody ever wants to just practice or do some games to open up and like tap into just like a lot of it. You have to kind of think on your feet because there might be something weird that happens. Like there's any millions of things that could happen, especially like the music doesn't start right or this doesn't happen and that. So it's really being as present as possible so you can react to those things and not taking it super seriously. Like I think I often just think, what's the worst thing that could happen if I say something stupid on stage? People might laugh at me. You know what I mean? Like no big deal.
Hopefully they laugh. Yeah, yeah.
Or they don't laugh.
Right.
Right. I mean, there's definitely been moments on stage where I might be like, ooh, that sounded stupid, or like that. I have noticed sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm on my, I'm in the zone. I'm vibing, and other times I'm like, I don't know what happened. Maybe I was a little tired, or like words weren't coming quite as naturally. But I think when we're in the flow, if somebody wants to talk more on stage or speak or get into emceeing, like if they're really passionate about it, I honestly think it's sort of like we're just receiving it from the universe, and it's coming when we're in our flow, like when we're doing what we love, when we're passionate. I just feel like, I don't know, it kind of just comes. So I think if you find what you're passionate about speaking about, and then if you're up on stage, I think it will flow. I really do.
I love that answer. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. And
Yeah.
now, okay, so okay, let me ask you this last question before I forget, because I've been asking people this question every single interview. And I'm curious, if you had to describe Woodstock Fruit Festival in one word, what would
Ooh.
you use to describe this festival?
Whoop-tastically amazing.
On brand. On
Whoop-tastically
brand.
amazing. Yeah.
I
It's the
love
best
it. Yes.
festival on the planet. I go to a lot of festivals. A lot.
Oh, you see, Erin goes to a lot. I've never been to another festival.
Oh,
Oh, so you are proof.
oh yeah.
Yes, you have proof.
I've worked at many, I've volunteered at many, I've attended many. Like I have been in the festival scene for a long time, and the Woodstock Fruit Fest is my favorite. And I think it's the most, I get really excited because a lot of festivals say that they're sober, and there's a lot of things happening, which to each their own. People can do whatever they would like. But I like that the Woodstock Fruit Festival actually feels pretty sober.
Yes.
Um,
And are you a fruitarian or are you raw, Erin?
I, I am not. I've been vegan for 12 years, but I do enjoy vegan pizza and
Oh.
burritos and such. But I love fruit.
So you don't need to be raw vegan to go to the Woodstock Fruit Festival then.
Exactly. Absolutely
Oh,
not. Yeah. You can be raw for those
okay.
that week and feel amazing and I have more energy when I'm there. I think it's just because of all the amazing people and
Oh yeah.
like you're just, yeah, you get, it's amazing. I just love everything about it. The fruit, the humans, the dancing, the fun, I love it so much.
Yes, I can't wait. It's truly a magical experience. And I'm so excited for the next one because especially it's going to be in a brand new
Yeah.
place.
Yes.
And guys, if you're watching this and you'd like to win a free ticket to the Woodstock Fruit Festival, you can click the link in our bio. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'll leave the link below. And you can apply to find our brand new venue. Okay, all the requirements are in the link in our bio or the link below. And yeah, we'll definitely check it out and we'll see if that's the one. And if it is, you can attend for free. For free. And so you can meet Woop Woop. Oh, we said it at the same
Hey.
time. You can meet Woop Woop and me. You could do a watermelon workout with me, and then you could dance with Woop Woop.
Yeah.
Dance your whole night away. All right. And I just love the fact that, Erin, I love the fact that like you can literally have all night. You can dance all night with the
All right.
silent disco. I just think it's
Yeah.
so genius. I think it's
Yeah.
genius. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you started your business. And guys,
Thank
if you want to
you.
reach out to Erin for coaching, for authentic relating games, if you want to book her for your next party, silent disco, I'll leave her
Yeah.
link below. Erin, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
Yeah, you could message me here at my super duper whoop whoop. I'm on Facebook. My website is almost done. It's just gonna be whooplife.com. Whooplife.com. And there's no H in my whoop. Also, sometimes people sneak a little H in. It's just WOOP. Yeah, my email is super duper whoop whoop like this at gmail.com. You hit me up and give you my phone number. Anyway, I'm here. I just want to have fun with everyone. I want to have fun every day, celebrate life, get high on life together, and whoop it up. Whoop, whoop,
And this is
whoop.
like, I love Erin because she is truly, this is Erin. Like, this is Erin. She's truly about, she walks the walk, she talks the talk, and she's really, Erin, I love working with you because you are so hardworking, but you also really, really care. You really care. And everything that you did at Woodstock, oh my gosh. Like, literally, guys, anything that was going on outside of the activities, she was just like ready to help anyone. If you lost your dog, she was looking for your dog. If she if you lost your bracelet, she was looking for your bracelet. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this woman is like superwoman doing everything. And so thank you for everything you did. And last thing I'll say is Johnson said that Erin has so much charisma that even if she was nervous on stage, we would never ever know. She is amazing. So thank you very
Aw,
much.
thank
And yeah,
you.
thank you. Thank you for saying that because it is very true. And then going inwards said there are veggies at Woodstock. There's romaine, peppers, tomatoes. I forgot what else veggies, but yes. Yeah, there's a big, big salad every night. We make amazing homemade raw vegan dressings for you. Everything is made of fruit and vegetables, some seeds, no nuts, no cooked food, nothing bad for you for a whole entire week. It's an amazing experience, and you don't need to be raw to have the time of your life. It's not even about the food, right, Erin? It's not at all about the food. It's about the people.
About the community. Yep.
Yeah, it's an
Yep.
amazing place. It changed my life. It truly
Yeah.
changed my life.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, in what way, real quick, this is the last question. Can you think of like an example of something that has changed in your life because of Woodstock, and how did this come about? Like, can you think of, have you met friends at Woodstock that you're like lifelong friends with now?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like I have so many. If you have had conversations with me over the past, 5 years since I've been going, I feel like so many of my sentences have started with this one time at the fruit fest, and everyone's like, "What is this freaking fruit fest you're always talking about?" And yeah, it's not about the fruit. The fruit just brings us together, but it's about the people. And I have definitely like lifelong friends like you and Allie and Lexi, and there's so many people that I just love so much, and I've met them at the fruit fest, and I feel like it's nice to not feel like I've been vegan for over 12 years, sober for a little over 10, and the sober vegan lifestyle can be a little lonely. And I feel like I've met more like-minded people, I guess, at the Fruit Fest than through some other things I do. And yeah, it just is a big, 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 beautiful family. So
I
I love
agree.
it.
And you said Allie's name, and in front of the camera, I always have this. This year, Allie found this at Woodstock and she gave it to me. And I keep it in front of my camera because it just like, it was so nice of her to do that. And so shout
Aw,
out to Allie. We got to get her on
yay.
here. Amazing human being. And I've met the nicest people on earth on planet Earth at Woodstock.
Yeah,
And I'm going to be interviewing Kuba in a few days. And
cool.
you know Kuba, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cuba's
he's
awesome.
another amazing human being. And he lives in Mallorca, Spain. So, like, I'm friends with people all around the world, which
Yeah,
I'm sure you are too,
yeah,
because of Woodstock.
yeah.
And yeah, so guys, if you want to meet your tribe, if you want to have a community, if you want to have fun, sober fun, you can
Yeah.
be healthy and have fun at the same time. Okay, so so check out Woodstock Fruit Festival, and even better, apply to win a free ticket. Click the link in our bio and find us a venue, and we got you, boo. And if you can't come, we'll give you $1,000 just for finding the venue. So thank you guys so much. Yes, up. Somebody said our skin is gorgeous. Yes, that's right. It's a
Oh,
sober life.
that was my sister. Hey, thanks,
Oh,
Dawn. I love you.
hey, sister. Thank you very much. We love you so much. And yes, Thank you very much, Erin, for everything. Everybody go follow Erin. She's amazing. She's doing amazing things in the world that you need to know about. And yeah, I will see you soon. Thank you very much, Erin, for spending some time with us. And I really appreciate you. And thank you for everything you're doing.
Yes, I thank you too, because Jeanette, woo! Same thing, like right back at you, how hard you work and how dedicated you are to the fruit lifestyle, to Woodstock, to everything that you're passionate about. Like you give it your all, and it's very, very beautiful and inspiring. So I'm lucky and blessed to have you as a dear sister in my life. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you Friday.
Yeah. Friday.
Okay.
Dancing.
All right. We'll see if you can get me out the house.
Frank told me today that Frank flies into Miami on Friday at 7 p.m. He's gonna come. I was like, Frank, you gotta come to the Woop Life. And he's like, oh my gosh, how did you know I'm flying in on Friday at 7 p.m.? I'm like,
oh, and he's from Woodstock Fruit Festival, guys. You see, we have family all around the world. This is amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Frank will be there. All right, so then I'll be there.
There's still time to get plane tickets, y'all, wherever you are. Get to Miami, baby.
Party this weekend at Agukate, hosted by Erin.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you very much, Boo, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, love you. Love y'all.
Bye, Erin. Love you, Boo. Love you. Bye.
Yeah.